Hi, so my name is Mr. Levitt and I'm going to be your mentor here at Garibaldi School. So, my role in the school. So I teach maths here, and the reason why I teach is because I'm passionate with working with young people and enabling them to achieve their very best potential. I actually start work here in September, so I'll be arriving just like you, so I'll be new here. But I have also worked at other schools within the Mansfield area, and I've been a mentor for Year 7 students as well. So my role is to be the first point of contact for parents and carers, whether that be via telephone or email. It's to offer support, advice and guidance when needed. It's to register students every morning. It's to help set targets around ATL, achievement, behaviour and attendance. There'll be more on ATL shortly. Deliver an effective 25-minute study period every morning where you will study topics to guide your personal development, develop literacy through reading, and you will have a year group assembly every Thursday morning. So you'll have 4 study periods per week because there won't be one on a Friday. So I am your first point of contact both for the students and also the parents, and my email address is listed in the PowerPoint. As a parent or carer, you may want to talk to me over the phone. So please, I would suggest email me in the first instance, and then in this email leave the time that you're available to return the call. And I will try to return the call at those times. If you would like a meeting, I just have to stress here that same-day meetings are likely not possible because I have a full-time teaching commitment and may also have meetings after school. So I do apologise about this, but if you do want a meeting, please drop me an email and we can agree a time that is convenient for the both of us. Please do not just turn up on the day expecting a meeting on the same day. It just won't happen, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that. So my expectations of you, students, are to take pride in yourself and the school. I want you to achieve your very best potential, and the key to this is to approach every lesson with enthusiasm, open-mindedness and willingness to learn. It's also important that you show respect to everybody, whether that be teachers or other students within the school. And it's also attempt to work the best of your ability to ensure you do achieve your potential. So my expectations of you are the following. So I expect, what will happen throughout the year is all the Year 7 mentor groups will have a little competition where we'll have to see who has the highest attendance, and there'll be prizes for this as well. So what I want is I actually want to win this with our mentor group, and in order to do this, the target I am setting you is 100% attendance to enable us to win this competition. Also, I want you to be punctual, so that means arrive at school on time at 8:35. Look smart, i.e. wearing the correct uniform, more on uniform shortly. And it's to come to school with all the basic equipment so you are well prepared. And to always adopt a positive attitude to learning. So attitude to learning is key to succeeding here at Garibaldi School. And a high attitude to learning will ensure you meet your full potential and that you are successful here. And finally, it's to end Year 7 as you start it. Nerves will have gone, but expectations will remain exactly the same. So end it as you start it. So there are a few non-negotiables listed here. If you want to, you can pause the video and have a read through these if you want to. But I will be discussing these in great detail with you in September. So it's things around how you speak to people, whether that be teachers or other students, which revolve around being kind, where you can eat within the school, what the rules are on mobile phones, but I'll say a bit more on this shortly, the uniform, which I'll also comment on in a little bit, littering within the school, and what happens between lessons, and also where you sit in lessons, because the seating plan is important because it's designed, where you sit in the room is designed to get the very best out of you and everybody else in that room. So uniform. So again, let me remind you, you can pause this and have a read through, and also all this is listed on the school website. So there is an official school blazer. There's also a plain white shirt with collar that must be worn, and the top button must also be fastened so that a tie can be fitted. And it must be worn at all times, this tie, except during PE. Plain black trousers, i.e. no leggings or denim or cord material. Also black shoes, so shoes, not trainers, not pumps, not Ugg boots, but shoes. A plain outdoor coat, so no hoodies here, and a school bag so you can put all your equipment in, such as your pencil case, your books, etc. Natural hair colour, and also nails must be kept suitable length, and if varnish is worn, it must be a natural colour. A little bit on jewellery here. So jewellery is allowed, but it must be minimal, and that means that one ring is allowed, and which will need to be removed, and which will be removed for practical questions such as art and DT. Piercings are permitted, but limited to one stud in each ear. There's also no nose or tongue rings that are allowed either. Excessive makeup should not be worn. Caps and hats should not be worn anywhere within the school. And then let me stress the point on trainers. Nike and Adidas do not make formal shoes suitable for school. Therefore, brands like these are not permitted. The only jumper permitted that you're allowed to wear is the optional official school grey jumper. If you fail to meet these standards, you will be referred to student services and appropriate sanctions will be put in place. Information here about PE uniform. I'll let you have a read. You can pause the video if you want to. But again, this is also listed on the school website. Purchasing uniform. Details of this are again on the school website. So I get to the point now where this is the common questions that Year 7 students have when they arrive at this school. So the first is, will I get lost? Well, I have to be honest with you here, you will get lost. The school is very big, but there are plenty of people around school to help you if you do get lost. You're free to ask any teachers or any students. You also get a tour of the school. There will be an inset day on August the 28th where you get a chance to view the school on your own without any other students around, and this will be a chance to get to familiarise yourself with the surroundings, work out where you need to go, work out where the toilets are, work out where you go at break time, and even possibly work out where your lessons are. If you feel unwell, you'll be referred to student services where contact will be made with parents and you'll then be sent home. If you get free school meals, then there's nothing to worry about here because all you need to do, the accounts will be credited with the amounts, the accounts will be credited with money, and you'll just go to the canteen and get your lunch. I'm sorry, but you can't go off site at lunchtime. This is just not possible because we need to know where you are. We have a duty of care to know where you are at all times, so it's just not possible to send you off site, I'm afraid. You can bring your mobile phone to school, however it must be switched off and at the bottom of your bag. That for the entire school day. This is really important. You won't need your PE kit on the first day. You won't be doing PE on the first day. You'll be taught through how PE works at this school in your first lesson, if you do have it. Lockers, unfortunately, are not available because there's just not enough space around the school to accommodate these. Now, what's a C3? So I'm not sure if you've heard of this yet, but you'll hear plenty about it when you get here. But what this means is, say in lesson you were talking, or you're being disruptive, calling out, or you're not doing your work, you'll get a warning. So your name will be put on the board, and this is called a C1. Nothing else happens, just a warning. And then if you were then not to change your behaviour and again do something further, such as what I've just listed before, such as being disruptive, you'll then get a second warning, and this will be a C2. And again, nothing happens here because we'd like to give you a chance to rectify your behaviour. However, if you then do something further, then this is the point where sanctions will come into place. And this is called a C3, so it's your third consequence that you've received. And this will mean you'll get after school detention for 20 minutes. So Year 7s, I don't want to be seeing any of my tutor group reaching this point, because I'll be very disappointed if I see this. Homework will be set by all lessons, and it's up to you to sort of manage your homework and make sure you submit it on time. So as I mentioned earlier, there is a Year 7 induction day on the 28th of August. So you arrive at 8:35, which is the normal time we start school in the school hall. I will meet you in the hall, and I'll spend the day with you taking part in transition activities. You get a tour of the school, and we will collect in what's called a challenge set, which there'll be more information on this at a later date, and that'll be collected in. So please keep an eye out on this website for the information about the school induction day, which is a good chance. It's a good opportunity to get to know the school on your own without the other students being there. But of course, this is based on guidance throughout the summer, so that's why it's important to keep tabs on that. The first day of school, your first proper day with everybody there, will be the 1st of September. So you arrive at the normal time, 8:35 in the hall. I will take you to the mentor base after assembly. Other year groups will then arrive later. So there's, again, more chance for you to familiarise yourself with the surroundings. More information will also be issued about this first day at a later date, but again, it's subject to guidance from the government throughout the summer. So I just want to finish this presentation by saying I'm really looking forward to meeting you all on the 28th of August. Thank you. Thanks for listening.